On the 13th of May 1950, Silverstone played host to the first ever Formula 1 World Championship Series race, won that day by Giuseppe Farina. The World War II airfield has undergone a number of modifications since that first race, evolving to the racetrack that we know today. Sector 1 is all about speed, aerodynamic grip and mechanics, with the car and driver working in harmony, before change of pace in Sector 2 with long demanding corners and a tricky technical section to complete the lap. Silverstone's lack of elevation might make the track seem boring on paper, but huge crosswinds and ample overtaking opportunities make it the jewel in the British motor racing crown. Lap record? Well, that falls squarely at the shoulders of seven-time world champion Michael Schumacher, who won the 1998 race in controversial fashion after serving a stop-go penalty after he crossed the finish line to win the race. Having a look at the racetrack, coming down into Cross Corner, turn number 1, it's a tricky, fast right-hander. You really can't use too much of that exit curve. The grass on the outside of that will spin the car around and expect to see a lot of action, especially early on in the race. Now turns 2, 3, 5, the Maggott-Beckett complex. You need to make sure you get your entry speed and turning point correctly, because if you get it wrong, you'll be suffering all the way through as you come down now into turn 5, the last part of Beckett's, before that left-hand flick for turn 6, Chapel Corner. Working yourself now down the hangar straightaway. This is the pace of the famous pass between Nigel Mansell and Riccardo Patrese, and this is the perfect place to try and set up a pass as you work yourself down into Stowe Corner. Of course, Stowe Corner in 1999, the place where Michael Schumacher broke his leg as he continued that drive to try and win Ferrari's first championship in 20 years. Come out of that corner, use lots of curb there on the exit, setting yourself up now for turns 8 through 10. Club Corner. Slow entry speed, use that curve on the left hand side, it will settle the car down nicely, and now you're into that long right-hander. That is turn 9 into turn 10. You've got to make sure that you don't get on the power too early. You can run over those Vodafone signs on the outside if you need to. On that short straight now down into the Abbey chicane, this is a place where you can make a pass if you're very late on the brakes, but that corner tightens up on the apex. Get a good run for the first section, blitz on the power for the second part of it as well, and now you work yourself now underneath the bridge corner, turn number 13, into the final sector of the lap now, as you're working yourself now into turn 14, 15 and 16. This left-hander first, you want to take a lot of entry curbs, settle the car down, and then brake nicely as you come down into Brooklands, turn number 15, before you head down into that double apex right-hander. That is Luffield. Again, like with Club Corner, don't get underpowered too early. The track eventually opens up. You lose a lot of that curve on exit if you need to, but not on worn tyres. Turn 17, Woodcote, isn't really a corner, but with a standing start, it does make it interesting for drivers at the rear of the field, as they have to put the power down while also turning the car. That is a lap in the books at Silverstone, the jewel in the British motor racing crown. And I have been Will Vincent.